Welcome back everyone to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 5, Episode 1 of Game of Thrones, the board game, and we've got the Mother of Dragons expansion, and we're calling this one House Tyrell versus House Targaryen. Been watching the House of the Dragon and rereading Fire and Blood, so thought I would kind of do something where usually I'm kind of a Stark fan, or usually when we play this, we're focusing more on Baratheon Lannister combat. But this time I pay a bit of tribute to how Old Town and Highgarden definitely were big players in Game of Thrones. And I'm even thinking maybe doing something with a Dornish alliance and get the Dornish Targaryen combat. Dorne goes across, put some pressure on the Targaryens. From Targaryen side, obviously, they start out slow. Power builds up as the dragon track goes across. So if you missed it, I did the setup video. As you guys know, I do all these videos in turn-by-turn basis. It's very easy to keep track. You can follow the video link at the end of the video. Or if you're watching this in the past, or if you go back to watch seasons 1 through 4, you can just check out all of our playlists, and you can just queue up the playlist. It'll play through all the turns, and you can watch through everything. So I like to put on other people's solo gameplay when I'm doing my miniature painting. So, and I know a couple of my viewers are doing that too. So you just kind of put it on in the background, get to check out a game you might not be familiar with, get into your minis, and also pick up on some of the gameplay concepts that you can do. So that's what I've got going today. We're going to jump right into turn 1. Before we do, quick shout out to Pontus Fathom Press. We've got the 3-volume disclosure from the Necronomicon fragment. Volume 1, Necromancy of Nyarlathotep. Volume 2, Hermeticism of Hastur. Volume 3, Alchemy of Azathoth. You can go check out the bookstore and the Patreon link below. As you guys know, the channel is not monetized. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers, and then looking at live streaming. So let's grow the community. Leave your comments. I'll respond to you down there. Really interested in you guys if you do miniature painting too. I've got a lot of miniature painting videos out there. If you guys do one, leave me a link and show me what you're up to. I will be doing a Song of Ice and Fire tabletop game paint through this month. So you can look for that. I'm going to start out with the Lannister Stark starter set. And then that'll be something that I'm adding to my Joan of Arc series of gameplays and painting. So we'll do like the way I do Joan of Arc is we'll do a painting video and then we do a gameplay video, kind of make our way through the expansion sets. So yeah, so looking forward to that, and let's jump into turn 1. So let's start out as you guys know, in the first round of Game of Thrones, we skipped the Westeros phase. So we're going to jump right to the planning phase, and I will start off at the top of the game with House Tyrell. Is it Tyrell or Tyrell? I always forget. So I'm going to put my orders down, and we'll kind of go through each of these one by one. Like I said, I believe we'll do, as I'm going to focus on House Tyrell, I'm going to try to get them to gather up some forces and also try to make some alliance with Dorne in this one. Oh, one other quick thing, you guys, I mentioned to you guys that I wanted to use the vassal cards, but I'm using all eight houses as players. So the way I'm going to use the vassal cards is I've given every player sort of a mod. I've given every player one vassal card. They can use once per game. They can grab a vassal sellsword and add it to their attack roll. So if we really want to throw, like, it's almost like a reroll or a bonus. So maybe it's OP. Let's try it out. Let's see how it works. Other than that, normal rules with the expansion set. So. Let me know if you guys have any custom rules. Oh, also let me know if there's any plans for House of the Dragon or Fire and Blood board games or tabletop games coming out. You guys across any news about that stuff? It seems like the series is popular, but so far I haven't seen any word on it. But so let me know. Okay, let's jump into House Targaryen now, and we'll put in their place their orders. I think we're going to go after Bravos here. So yeah, I think we're going to go after Bravos for Targaryen, House Targaryen. Let's go over to the Erie. Close these here. We'll go over to House Baratheon. We'll go over to House Stark. And we'll go after House Greyjoy. And then for Lannister, and finally for Dorne and Sunspear. So House Martell, I think they're going to start to mount their attack as well for the disputed lands. And we can give them a head start there. Okay, so we've got all of our orders placed for all the houses. So let's go into the reveal orders phase. So just kind of go through this and reveal all of our orders. And we will make our way through house by house. Again, we can reveal the orders all at once just because it's just me playing, but usually we reveal the orders by the order of the Iron Throne track. But for now, just to make it easier on me, I'm just going to reveal them, and then we can kind of go through in order as we work through them. So let's start out with our. We can check, and anyone wants to reveal a messenger raven. It is not revealed, and then so now we're in phase 3, action phase. We're going to resolve any raid orders. So do we have any raid orders on the board? We do have a raid order, but there's no one nearby, so we can return it back. And you can place this up here for the discards. Next, we're going to resolve march orders and any combats. So we're going to have Tyrell move into the Reach, and we're also going to have the Red Wine Straits. We're going to move up into the West Summer Sea, the northern northwestern part of it. We'll have Martell move out to here, and we'll send in 2 of these to go for the ironwood. We'll also leave. This has got a. We will leave behind Baratheon. Will leave behind a. Well, Baratheon will move into. They haven't taken King's Landing, so I believe we'll just leave them there. We'll have the Eyrie move into the Reach and move into the Fingers, and they will leave behind a token in the Vale. And Greyjoy, cannot use this one, so let's go back and give Greyjoy a new order. Also, this raid order, and they're just on support and defense, so this raid order gets played, can discard it. And lastly, House Stark is going to go for, they cannot play this order, so let's have them put 2 new orders here. Support and support. So they're just going to cash in on their area. And then finally, Targaryen is going to move the force up here and here for Bravos, and then move 1 out for the Bay of Pentos. And then they also have their order. So let's resolve any combats. We've got a combat with the Ironwood. It's 4 versus 3, so Ironwood falls to Sunspear. So they take Ironwood. We also have a conflict with Bravos, and we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 5. So House Targaryen takes Bravos. And finally, Dorne moves out. Dorne takes. We've also have Highgarden takes the Reach. And then that is going to do it for the march orders and combats. We have consolidate power. So we've got the House Tyrell in the Dornish marches gets a power token. House Stark gets a power token, and House Targaryen gets a power token. And then anyone else? No. Okay, so that's going to do it. I believe next turn I'll have Baratheon move to take King's Landing via the Kingswood. I will have Dorne continue to move forward toward the Orange Shore, maybe pull a second ship out if we get a muster. And we'll also have, we didn't get to do Lannister here. Lannister will move into, Harrenhal, and they also have a crown that they can play, so we'll have Lannister also get Lannister gets a new power token. So we'll clean up the board of the tokens, and that is going to do it for round 1. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out the link for round 2, and we'll see you in the next round. Bye bye.